Kit. Good to talk to you. Hello and welcome to Hood News. I'm Matthew Sivia.
And I'm Jessica Hall. The first story today. A man has been sentenced to prison after bottling attack outside a local bar. Catherine Piatt has more on the story.
A man has been charged for 10 years for a horrific bottling attack in a popular bar in Huddersfield. 29-year-old Graham Naven of Whitehall Road in Linthwaite was sentenced yesterday at Leeds Crown Court and was found guilty for an offence of wounding with intent. The incident occurred in the early hours on June the 8th inside Maverick's Bar in Huddersfield Town Centre. Naven attacked a 31-year-old victim by headbutting him, followed by striking him with a bottle to the head. The victim, who does not want to be named, would not support the investigation, so the police and Crown Prosecution Service pursued a victimless prosecution.
If a bottling incident can be taken with such severity, that it'll be carried forward and it'll send out a strong message, and hopefully, people think twice that it's quite a strong sentence, and it's unacceptable behaviour, and it was a disgusting event that had happened. But like I said, luckily the action and the consequence has been quite severe, so hopefully it will send out a message.
The former chairman of the Co-op Bank has been arrested in Merseyside in connection with a drug supply investigation. Paul Flowers has been suspended as a minister for the Methodist Church in Bradford, in addition to being suspended from the Labour Party. He was filmed allegedly handing over £300 for cocaine and discussing buying other illegal drugs. Flowers resigned from the Co-op Group, which has many branches in and around the Huddersfield region, over concerns about his expenses in June. Huddersfield MP Barry Sherman has defended the party's link to the crisis-hit bank, saying he was embarrassed by the behaviour of Mr Flowers. But the links between the party and the bank are totally above board and honest.
In other news, getting around during the festive period can be difficult. With a harsh winter set to come on, commuters can usually expect problems. If that wasn't bad enough, one of the area's key transport links will suffer cancellations. With the story, here's Sean Keogh.
Train users are being advised to double-check their travel details after the announcement that Northern Rail services to Manchester Victoria are being cancelled over the festive period. This disruption is due to begin after the last service on Christmas Eve and isn't expected to end until January the 2nd. The cause for the cancellations are to allow for major improvement at the station and is taking place over the holidays due to the expectation that fewer commuters will be using the service. Passengers are being advised to arrange alternative forms of transportation, although it is not yet known if there will be a coach replacement service.
There has been a call for a crackdown on underage drinking from left-wing think tank Demos. They claim there should be tougher punishments for parents, siblings and friends who buy alcohol for children, and those offenders should serve community service or be banned from shops. Since underage drinking is such a debated subject, we sent a team onto the streets of Huddersfield to find out what people think the legal age of drinking should be.
What do you think the legal drinking age should be?
I think it's alright as it is, actually. It won't make much difference either way, because there's still people drinking when they're too young to begin with.
18's alright.
18, yeah.
It's probably 21, I think. 18's a bit too young, but 21 I think is more than acceptable.
16.
Any reasons for that?
Not really. Means I can drink.
18.
Yeah, 18, I agree.
I think it should be 17.
Okay, any reasons for that at all?
Because I think if people were able to drink earlier, they'd binge less, or they wouldn't go out underage drinking and be dangerous.
The hunt is on for an attacker who targeted an elderly woman in her own home. The attack took place in Rastrick during the early afternoon on Wednesday. Now the police are asking for help. The man is said to be around 6 foot tall, in his early 30s, with short black hair and wore a black canvas jacket. The woman was badly shaken, but was not treated in hospital. She is now in the care of her immediate family, and the witnesses are asked to contact Calderdale CID on 101.
As the nights begin to get dark earlier, more people worry about the safety of their home. However, a new police scheme aims to make the public aware of how easy it is to protect themselves. Connor Criscoli has more.
As wintertime continues to tighten its grip on the region, West Yorkshire Police Force's anti-burglary initiative is returning to help keep down crime during the months when numbers of home robberies traditionally increase. The Only Takes a Minute campaign highlights the amount of time it takes for a burglar to enter and rob your home. So the message is lock up, light up, be secure, and have a safe Christmas.
Police have launched a new campaign to crack down on fatal and serious accidents on the road. The aim of Operation Orwood is to educate drivers and highlight 4 serious risks whilst driving. William Slater reports.
West Yorkshire Police have announced a new month-long road safety campaign. The Operation Orwood campaign is running throughout all of November and is being used to highlight the main contributing factors of fatal and serious accidents on the road. The contributing factors are excess speed, drink driving, failing to wear a seatbelt, and distractions such as mobile phone use. Each week, one specific factor will be tackled and used to educate drivers of the risks. The campaign will run 24/7 throughout the month with regular updates on Twitter with the hashtag Fatal4.
A former student of the University of Huddersfield has returned to the campus. Laura Jackson is the new university's student safety officer. Emily Pepper has more.
It's fair to say that 11 years in the West Yorkshire Police Force has given her a lot of experience in the public sector, but Laura Jackson is now the new student safety officer at the University of Huddersfield. The university wanted to find a way to keep students safe by offering crime prevention advice and safety tips. Her new job is for her to provide a friendly face for students who need advice or have any questions. Since joining the university in September, she's met up with societies and also got involved with freshers events. As well as this, she holds a drop-in advice centre every other Thursday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. in the Students' Union.
Being a student here at the University of Huddersfield should be exciting, it should be fun, and I'm here to ensure that I can do the best I can to prevent any crimes happening here at campus and in town. I want students to be able to approach me with any concerns that they have and work together as a team so we can tackle crime together.
Another former student of the university has also returned this week. The former student has taken his entrepreneurial skills to create one of the most thriving fast food outlets in the area. Reporter William Slater went on to find out more about the student's success.
A former student turned entrepreneur is touring the University of Huddersfield selling a common student staple, pasta. Jeff Postlethwaite opened Twists in Huddersfield just over 10 months ago after achieving a first in enterprise development. Inspired by a professor's mention of the subway expansion, Jeff combined this idea and his student meal of choice, turning it into an alternate fast food outlet. Hoping to continue his run of success, Twists is looking to become much more than a Huddersfield-based store. So why make the move and take Twists on tour?
Well, I decided to do the Twist on Tour to try and build up a bit of brand recognition with the students currently. I've just graduated from the uni myself, so there was quite a bit of buzz when I was here. But this it allows students to try the products that wouldn't have the opportunity to come up to the shop, and it also gets a bit of brand recognition.
Huddersfield University will host an important NUS debate this week. The panel will feature some well-known faces. Sean Wright has more.
The event, run by the Politics Society based on campus, allows students to air their views and thoughts on what steps can be made to improve the NUS in the coming years. The event, which is being held in the George Buckley Theatre, will feature a panel including Labour MP Barry Shearman, BBC political editor Len Tingle, and the NUS Vice President Rachel Wenston. We spoke to Dave Speed, chairman of the Politics and Society Group, who are putting together the event.
Quite a strong turnout. I know that some lecturers in different departments have passed around the information. The NUS itself, they don't seem to come to Huddersfield University campus, and if they are, it isn't well advertised. So I know there's a lot of students out there who want to go and express their grievances, but also their appraisals, things that the NUS have done well for them.
This weekend we'll see a brand new nightclub opening in Huddersfield Town Centre. Hannah Bell reports.
Huddersfield's town centre is set to get a new nightclub this weekend. The new nightclub Safe House will open on Friday the 15th of November on Market Walk, giving Huddersfield a new addition to its nightlife scene. The new club, situated down this small side street, is just off the main high street, a prime place for students to go clubbing. Andrew Blythe, who is the promoter of the club, has been working on the project for a long time with Richard Ingram, who is the licensee, and Graham Wood, who will be the main DJ.
We've called it Safe House for a reason. There's a lot of security cameras, there'll be a lot of doormen, and there'll be a lot of focus on keeping people safe, because loud music and nightclubs as a rule, people sort of associate with trouble. And we sort of opened it up in a conservation area, and we were sort of like going to put ourselves on the front line and make it like a nice little place for people to come.
Kirklees Council has brought in a new policy to help boost Christmas shopping in the town. Bryony Allen reports.
Christmas shoppers this December will be able to park for free around the Huddersfield town centre. This is courtesy of Kirklees Council wanting to attract business to the Kingsgate Shopping Centre and the Huddersfield High Street. Starting from November 21st till December the 19th, parking will cost nothing after 4 p.m. each Thursday in the run-up to Christmas. Shopkeepers are said to be happy about the plans for free parking, as their custom will benefit the West Yorkshire town. In other areas around the county, councils are still charging for Christmas parking, which can only be good news for the locals of Kirklees.
And it helps drive in footfall into the town at its most important time of the year. Christmas is the time when retailers make obviously the most amount of money, so offering that very important free car parking on a Thursday and a Sunday helps drive visitors into the town centre so that our retailers can really benefit from their most important time.
But what do the people of Huddersfield make of the new council scheme?
Kirklees Council offering free parking around the festive period. Do you think it'll help the local area?
Well, I think it will, yeah. I think because it's a very busy period for all the late night shoppers, you know, for the Christmas period. And parking's always an issue in Huddersfield.
Do you think it'll make it busier?
Yes, of course it's going to be busier because people are coming downtown and shop. It's more place, more parking and all this stuff.
I think it will do, yeah. I think people need to go and start shopping on the high street because the internet's killing them, so I don't think it'll do any harm whatsoever.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Kingsgate, far too expensive, and even out here you can't actually get into town, so yeah, that'd be fantastic. Oh, I'd love that, yeah.
I'd say so, yeah. Huddersfield's around for bad parking, or at least difficult paying for parking, so it definitely should help. It brings people in, more people to go shopping. Like, the economy's a bit better, it's sort of getting a little bit out of the recession, so sure.
They should offer that all year round, I think.
I think it'll help the local area for shopping around Christmas.
It will definitely help the local area for shopping, and I think
Bring
it'll
more customers in
be fantastic for business. It'll bring customers in from all over. Other towns will come in, so I think it's a really fantastic idea.
Last Saturday saw the Huddersfield Christmas light switch on. A large crowd gathered to see the turn on. There were also a few performances from some local talent. I went along to see it for myself.
Who's excited about Christmas? Yeah!
Christmas is right around the corner, and Saturday saw the annual light switch on in Huddersfield. Thousands of people turned up to see singing and dancing acts all from the area. There was a very special entrance by a very special guest, Santa himself, who came to help CBeebies presenter Sid Sloan press the button.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think it went absolutely wonderful, and I just love the Father Christmas coming down the absiding down. I think what makes it special in Huddersfield is it brings together all communities in Huddersfield, and I mean thousands here tonight. There must have been 4,000 people because it's just so good, wonderful. I love it, love it.
The annual Leeds Christmas Market is once again in town. The market, which has plenty of stalls selling food and drink, is usually a big hit with visitors. We sent our reporter Natalie Eaglin along to see what it's all about.
I'm in Leeds today when the annual German Christmas market is held. With their traditional wooden stalls, festive greenery, carousel ride and the twinkling colourful lights, this market brings a Christmas spirit to all who visit.
So my name's Rachel. I work on the German market. We're here until the 16th of December. We started 2 days ago. So we sell everything from European Santas and snowmen all the way through to like owls and jewellery that we've got from Bali. They're all like fairly traded and handcrafted by a family that my boss knows every time he goes over there. So, it's good.
This market provides visitors with a warm, cosy retreat in which to sample the very best in authentic German food and drink, and the ideal way to celebrate this festive period with family and friends. So step aside, Scrooge, because the Christmas spirit cannot be taken from Leeds City Centre this year. No humbugs allowed. I'm Natalie Eaglin reporting.
But what is the true meaning of Christmas? For some, it's spending time with the family. Others, it's all about the food. And for some, well, it's all about the presents. It seems like the traditional religious values of Christmas are slowly declining, especially in the eyes of our children, a poll suggests. William Slater has more.
More than a quarter of parents in Yorkshire and Humberside don't teach their children about the birth of Jesus, a poll by the Children's Society discovered. The Society says traditional celebrations held at churches and schools are vital in teaching children the biblical Christmas story. It also found that almost a fifth of UK children are unaware of the celebration. Findings also show that 8% of children in the area believe that December 25th marks the birth of Santa Claus. Ho ho ho.
Now for a look at the weekend sport, here's Ben Duke reporting from outside the John Smith Stadium.
Huddersfield Giants stars Brett Ferris and Leroy Cudjoe have retained their place in the England squad for this weekend's fixture against New Zealand at Wembley Stadium. England come into the game on the back of a 34-6 victory over France at Didou Stadium last weekend, thanks to a brace of tries from wingers Ryan Hall and Josh Charnley, and tries from Sean O'Loughlin and Giants own Brett Ferris. New Zealand defeated France 44 at Henley Stadium last Friday. Kick-off at 1 p.m. on Saturday afternoon.
McAloran, O'Loughlin, it's Chase, look at the gap, look at the gap. Lovely play. Has Brett Ferris ever scored?
In more local rugby league news, Huddersfield Giants have announced their pre-season fixture plans. They will take on Wakefield Wildcats at the Rapid Solicitors Stadium on the 26th of January in Andy Riley's testimonial, and will also play Hull KR at the John Smith Stadium 6 days before their opening Super League fixture away at Wigan Warriors. Huddersfield Town take on local rivals Sheffield Wednesday this weekend at Hillsborough Stadium. Last year Town defeated Wednesday 3-1 at Hillsborough, and we're hoping to repeat the fortune this weekend. Town currently lie 15th in the championship table, however Wednesday are currently in a relegation zone at 22nd. Both teams should be fresh after the international break. Kick-off is 3 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Back to you in the studio.
Weather now, and the cold is finally settling in as we move into winter with lows of 4 degrees. However, it's not all bad. A cloudy day but no rain, and very low winds are forecast for the rest of the day, so leave your umbrellas at home. And tomorrow is more of the same, thankfully, with very low temperatures right through the day but no rain in sight. There's even a sunny break in the morning, so make the most of it while it lasts, as Sunday is overcast with a chance of rain in the evening.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. I've been Matthew Sivia.
And I've been Jessica Hall. Thanks for watching.
Have a great weekend.